Since this forest landscaping was created, I have been thinking about when I should make an even more natural one that is closer to nature and more creative, perhaps even surpass this current landscaping. Let's take another look. This is the framework of the previous landscaping. So, the next part is tutorial time. The first step is, do you want to know how this tree is made? Now we are outdoors, and we've discovered a dead tree. By visual inspection, this should be a fruit tree. We can get this branch. The charm of landscaping is that many times we can source materials right from the spot. Besides this branch, we also need this champagne wood. This is from M, and we don't have it here. And we also need these thinner ones over here. We can use thin branches like this directly. But if you want thicker branches, you need to make it yourself. Regarding this tree, we definitely have it everywhere, right? Then you can observe how this branch is distributed on this trunk. So now let's take a marker to make some markings. This branch might grow from a certain spot, and then we'll drill a hole where we've marked. Hey, we must pay attention to safety here. Everyone, be mindful when drilling. You see, the angle must be slightly tilted. This end of the trunk facing the ground is the top of the tree. In fact, we can observe that this tree tends to grow its branches upward at an angle of about 25 degrees. Some might say drilling holes is too troublesome, or they don't have the tools. In that case, when you are being wooden, you can ask them if they can drill. I think drilling should be no problem. It's also fine to let them do it, but I think that's the fun part. The fun of doing it yourself lies here. After this hole is made, we gather some branches like this. Just snap them off and take the time to find the right ones. Then we select the appropriate lengths and shapes of the branches. Insert them in the place you think is most suitable. Does that sound a bit complicated? In fact, if you observe it yourself, it's quite easy to do. Everyone, look. Because the branches we are using vary in thickness. What if the hole is too big for the frame? This piece is a bit long from the trunk. I will saw off a bit of it, and this is its debris. We call this sawdust. We will stuff this sawdust into the hole to fill it up. Actually, anything works. Even if you use toilet paper, it will still work fine. Then, we will use this glue for the frame. Just drop a bit of the 50 frame glue to secure it. You see, this works just fine. Let me demonstrate it for you again. See, you can just drop it on directly. We can also apply it to areas that are not loose. That way, it will be more secure. Everyone, pay attention to the details. This branch, it must have both short and long parts. You can observe that tree. Most trees have shorter branches at the bottom. Then, the branches get longer toward the middle. At the top, the branches become short again. And so you see, this is not just a tree. This really is a piece of art. Once the tree is done, I will tell you again. How it is secured on top of the fish tank, it's very important. Let's take a look. This is a type of ordinary metal plate. This method of securing has never appeared in my videos. Now, we will use a drill to make 2 holes first. Now, we need a small washer, a large washer. Then, simply add a screw to secure it in place. Place this small washer on top of the large washer. Insert the screw. Everyone, align it with this hole and tighten it directly. This way it's secured. Actually, I think making 2 holes is a bit excessive. 1 hole should be enough. Alright, you can see this is fine. It's quite simple, right? Why am I doing this? Let me show you this. This has probably been here for about a week, right? You can see, I have glued this metal piece onto the glass. Let's try to take it off, just to test it. Actually, I just tried it earlier. It can't be removed at all. Let's give it a knock. Did you see that? This is glued with glue for glass. That is to say, the metal piece is glued to the glass with glass glue. It will be very secure. I have tried it too. The wood and glass come apart easily with just a twist. Some people might ask, this iron plate screw washer is hard to find. This one, when I was getting this wood, I asked them for it. They brought it to me. As for the background, you can see it. This time I used a backdrop. But they sent me the wrong one. I wanted pure white. Instead, they sent me a blue one. And the effect is what you see now. As for this light, it's from Magic Point. The Magic Point light is quite good in the field of aquatic plant cultivation. It's considered quite good. It has indeed risen rapidly in recent years. Many people know about this brand. You can see next to me, this 1.2 meter tank. uses this light, and then, also, this square tank over here uses 2 of them as well. I think this light is enough for most common aquatic plants. It is enough. Alright, all the materials and equipment are ready. Now I will start teaching you how to create the aquascape. This time I plan not to focus only on the forest. There will also be some mountain elements inside. So, we will also use our old friend, landscape stones. Wow, you guys see this stone is beautiful, right? Naturally, what is here? This should be moss. Alright, let's not worry about it. I see someone ask, should this stone be washed before use? Disinfected or something? Anyway, I always use it directly without washing. Before we place the stones, we first put a grid board to prevent the stone from directly contacting the tank. It could damage the tank. Then we place the tree beside it. Did you notice? Actually, landscaping is quite simple. It's just that the materials are very important. Now we use silicone sealant to secure the tree and this stump. You can see it. We directly apply the silicone sealant to the bottom of the tank. Then we place the stump on top. That should do it. If we're talking about contact, it's the contact between the metal sheet and the glass. At the very beginning, when we started, you all should know what's going on now, right? In this way, it will be very firm after it dries. We'll add water at that time. There's no need to worry about the tree floating up. Everyone, see? It's that simple, right? This glass glue is also used for aquariums. It's used for sticking aquariums, so it's very safe. Then, I've also prepared some small branches here. I've also placed this metal piece for it. Now, let's put it in place. First, just place it like this casually. Why do we need to use such small ones? This is a matter of proportions. Look at this small one. I made it the same way as the big tree. In this way, it can work without glue as well. Just place it directly here. Because this metal piece is very heavy. It's heavier than this branch. Then, I've placed 2 tree stumps here. The height of the official one is 8 centimeters. Its diameter seems to be 8 centimeters as well. The one at the back is about 12 centimeters in height. Alright, let's continue. Now we need to use this energy sand. I mentioned this to you last time. It provides the necessary nutrients for the aquatic plants. Since I don't plan to, I might not add much aquatic plant soil. It says on the package that 6 liters is needed for a 90-liter tank. And this one is 2 liters. Because for this aquascaping, I will use aquatic plant soil. So this is just supplementary. Therefore, do not use this in full quantity. About 2 bags should be enough. Alright, now let's put it in the tank. Just place it like this in the corner. Let's put a few bags in this corner as well. Now we need to use these volcanic rock particles. I say this every time. Its role is to activate and elevate the substrate. Let's continue to place stones at the back. The piece of stone we just placed inside is also to help elevate. And this piece of stone is the key focus. I just indicated it earlier. This stone hanging here like this looks better. But you can see it will definitely fall like this. So let's temporarily use a branch to support it. Okay, let's take a look from this angle. Doesn't it feel great? What about that stone hanging here? We need to find a way to secure it firmly. So now we need to use these 2 items. This is marble glue and this is the hardener. This time it turned out quite well, and I even got a bottle for it. Find a piece of cardboard or wood. Squeeze out the marble glue and put it on top. Then add a little bit of hardener, don't add too much. If too much hardener is added, it will easily harden. Alright, mix it well and it will be ready to use. Then we apply it to the joint between the stones. Actually, this is not complicated at all. Wait a moment, I'll show you once I've applied it. Alright, let's take a look. We need to coat the stone contact surfaces with glue. Once it dries, you don't have to worry about the stone falling. Those who have used this marble glue should know that it adheres very firmly to stones. As for this scene so far, it's almost finished, maybe 13 pieces. But for now, we can only do it this way. Because this glass glue takes time to dry. I'm just afraid that moving around like this in the tank will cause this tree to wobble, right? If it bumps into this tree, we'll need to reglue it. So I think it is clear we will not finish this today. Let's continue tomorrow then. There are still many details that need refining. Alright, that's it for today. If you liked this video, remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks and love you.